dark light. Don't matter in this motherfucker, you heard? Blame it on the juice, blame it on Patron, blame it on the Jack, it got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the alcohol. I'm fucked up, huh?
Well,
Nigga, I'm twisted.
Is that our topic for today?
no. Anyways, let's get into this weekly recap. How you been this week, Abdul?
It's been a good week. We're wrapping up the year. I'm very not busy, which has been good. Catching up on life. Mm-hmm. I did laundry twice this week, which was great. Did some vacuuming. Was able to clean the showers. It's been a good week.
You have the most impressive set of
Hey, yo.
black hair products in your shower. And I'm actually impressed. I
don't know if this is a compliment or not.
I saw
You sound
Shay.
shocked.
No, I was proud of you. I feel like most guys use their body soap to wash their hair, their face, their beard.
Hey, man, I just got my nails done.
I'm pretty sure I saw. Jordan said, "What kind of niggas you fucking with?" But for real, they do. But Abdul, I saw beard oil in there. I saw what's her name? Diana Ross's daughter. Tracy Ellis Ross. I got curl in there. Okay.
That's crazy that you called her Diana Ross's daughter.
I saw some Shea Moisture, multiple Shea Moistures, a little bit of Dove. I was like, yo, I gotta up my shower game.
You do? I'm a clean boy.
And you had a bidet.
Oh, yeah.
I always call it a duvet.
A duvet.
Like, I love that. That's disgusting. If somebody ever had a duvet in a bathroom, I'd be so pissed.
Like, they throw up so much that they need a little duvet.
I mean, I've been there. I told you about my shits. I sometimes have to, like, stand on random objects to use the bathroom.
Wait, what?
Because my squatty potty's a little too tall for me sometimes. So I'll have to put, like, a candle on the floor. Just
Did you use
step on the
any of my Diana Ross's
just got
daughters?
Shea Moisture on the floor.
If I go to my bathroom and I see fucking Shea Moisture on the floor, I'm gonna be so disgusted. The fact that you have to make your own squatty potty.
I know. It's because I think my body, I'm just too short. It just doesn't work. I don't think I bend the way I'm supposed to bend with the regular squatty potty. So
Have you heard of those like stools, the potty training stools?
they're like, yeah, that would be good.
That'd be good for
That'd
squatty.
be good.
You just put it on the floor.
Yeah.
Squatty potty. We went to a party yesterday and we dance battled, and there was a video that I saw and it looked like I was dance battling a middle schooler.
Whatever, Abdul.
Have you thought about being taller? Have you considered?
Wow. I'm not even going to come for you today. This is your one. You did your big one.
I'm sorry.
You did your big one with that one. All right, I'm short. We get it. Okay?
You don't look short right now.
How about how the fact that you pulled your light-skinned brother into the dance battle halfway through to jump me on the floor?
When you put it like...
We were having a one-on-one dance battle, and you going to tag in Chris Brown to battle me?
Is Josiah Chris Brown? He's Seattle's Chris Brown? That is a
You heard
terrible
it here
reputation.
first. Drake and Chris Brown jumped my little ass on the floor. I was like, okay, you know what?
I felt like the No Guidance video, but
It did.
way worse.
It did. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to turn off the heater, but continue talking.
All right.
Continue talking.
Turn off the heat, another day, no meat. Turn off the heat, another day, no meat. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Ooh. Yeah. This outfit. Tell us what you got on. Why you got on white socks in 2023, brother?
Do people not fuck with white socks?
No, they don't, especially when they off-white.
Off-white?
Yo, socks is off-white.
Off-white is it?
Do you wash your whites and your colors together?
I do.
No segregation in the laundry ever.
No, Martin Luther King didn't die for me to separate my fucking laundry. All right?
I just want to talk about how she laughing at these color jokes so much.
That's what I.
Just kidding, Michelle.
Whenever stand-up is playing and the comedian says the N-word and I see white people in the audience laugh,
You're like, God.
I feel some kind of way. I'm like, you're not supposed to even hear these words, you know?
No, let's get back to these socks. You walking around barefoot in your house.
What do you mean? I'm wearing socks.
But I don't know. It just kind of nasty.
Is it?
Especially socks in the kitchen. Is that not weird? I gotta wear house slippers. I don't know.
Dude, you are sounding so fucking Bothell this episode.
I don't even live in Bothell anymore, player.
Where do you live? Give us your address.
Shoreline.
Are you Shoreline?
I moved to Shoreline now.
Do you feel prouder about yourself?
Prouder. Well, if that were a word, I would say yes. I've been.
We did a poll recently, and I asked, "What is more impressive, eating ass or living in Shoreline?" And more people said eating ass than living in Shoreline. I don't know what that means, but.
And you have neither. So
how was the move?
You don't do either. You don't eat ass and you don't live in Shoreline.
What do you mean? I ate ass one time.
Shoreline Chronicles. I want to start a series called The Shoreline Chronicles. Mm-hmm. And the reason being is because the breed of people in Shoreline are so different than any place I've ever lived. Let me paint the scene for you, okay? Right. So I'm in the parking lot at Safeway, and I'm on the phone talking to my friend. And she's like pouring her heart out to me. And this man.
What's your friend's name?
And this man comes up to me and he's like, so I parked here and he parked directly across the way. And he's like, you look good. Hi, you look good. And I look down and I say, thank you. And I look down. Again, I'm going to say this again. The reason why you look down is because you can show him that you are polite, but you are not interested, right? And so I looked down, I'm like, go ahead, continue talking. Oh, I almost did it again. I was like, okay, keep talking. And like just trying to like ignore him because he's like just standing there staring at me. So then I'm going to put my cart away now. Like I put my groceries in my car and I'm going to put my cart away. And I see him like reach back into his car. And then I'm like, okay, maybe he's getting in. And, but as I'm walking to the cart thing or whatever, he's like, no, really, you look so good. And I was like, okay, thank you. I said, I'm not interested. Just like that. I'm not interested, which I hate saying stuff like that. It's mean. So then I put the cart away and I start walking back and he's walking closer to me. And I'm thinking in that moment, do I start barking? Do I like start like ripping my shirt and fighting myself like I'm crazy?
Like I show speed?
Like, leave me alone. Like I wanted to do that, but while all of that was going on in my head, I calmly say to him, I said I'm not interested. You're crossing a boundary.
Whoa.
And he looked at me like I was a bitch. I was like, you don't know what I wanted to do just now. And then my friend, she was just like, do you need help? Are you okay? And I'm like, nah, just the Chronicles of fucking Shoreline.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Are you going to move out of Shoreline?
No, I really love my apartment. It's like worth it. It's worth the Chronicles.
Worth the Chronicles.
So.
It's my favorite Dr. Dre album.
So you had a good date.
I did.
Where'd you go?
We went to a Honduras restaurant up north and had some pupusas. Went for a walk at Carkeek Park. This might be illegal to say on camera. I recently learned that it's illegal to walk on train tracks.
You didn't know that?
No. Allegedly.
All the fucking content you filmed on train tracks.
I haven't filmed any content on train tracks.
That's where he films all his content. He's like, I got the perfect scene.
I got the perfect content creation place. No, we walked down the tracks and it was lovely. So
you broke the law with this girl. Mm-hmm. You know, I
Bonnie
hear
and Clyde.
When you do something traumatic with the person that you're dating, like it like higher your chances of like being together forever.
That sounds like some toxic Scorpio shit right there.
Well, I'm not a Scorpio.
Is that what you usually do? Do you try to do dangerous stuff with men you like?
No.
So you don't want to fall in love? Is that what you're saying?
I don't do dangerous things with men.
What's the last time you went on a date, Daisha?
Last time I went on a date, probably August. And before that,
Are we lying?
I hadn't been on a date before that, maybe a few months. I would say I've dated the most this last year.
The 2 dates you went on this
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, no, for real.
Why aren't you going on dates?
Why am I not going on dates currently?
Yeah, or just in general. Why 2 this year?
Oh, it's because people don't really ask me on dates. Yeah.
Do you want to say something to the people?
No, leave me alone. Literally
keep
leave me
doing
alone.
what you're doing.
I actually said a prayer the other night. I said, Lord, I hope I am atrocious to any man I'm not ready for or is not ready for me. Like, I hope he looks at me like, ugh, she's busted. Like, run. Like, I hope I look absolutely repulsive to the wrong man.
Whatever works. I think Michelle agrees with you. Do you want to say something about it, Michelle? Nope. She agrees. Shut up. Okay.
I hope I look greasy.
Mm-hmm. I feel like even if I'm not attracted to somebody, I want to be attractive to them.
Nope.
Really?
No. Hell no.
It feels good to be wanted.
That's the problem with you guys.
That is very male.
That is very male's perspective. Even if I'm not interested in you, I want you to want me.
Yeah.
Light skin privilege. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
It's specifically to do with me being nice.
I really want to do a series called Abdul Gets Caught Up.
Whoa. I hate this already.
We're going to try something.
I don't like the snaps happening in the background.
So basically what we're going to do is, because I don't know if you guys know, but everything that comes out of this man's mouth is critically thought about. Right? He doesn't make mistakes with the things that he says. You will never have him slip up. Like, he always is very well said. Right? What'd you say?
Media trained?
Media trained. There you go.
Sure.
See, look at that. Can't mess that up, can you? Okay. So what we're going to do is, one thing about me.
First of all, I fucking hate this game. The purpose of the game is to get me in trouble.
So here we're going to do, I'm going to say the name of things. We've done this before. You just refuse to participate. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say a name, and you're going to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh.
Okay? Quick.
I'm glad I'm editing this podcast.
Well, guys, I'm going to say 5 things. So if he edits it out, just know I said 5 things. Okay. Are you ready?
First thing that comes to mind.
Are you ready?
All right.
Okay. Sexy Red.
Lovely person.
Krishan Rock.
Lovely person.
No. And you can't say the same thing twice.
Okay.
We're going to do this again. Krishan Rock.
Smelly.
Blue face.
Tall.
Ciara.
Man. Damn it. I only say that because I was just talking about this.
No, you're not going to explain
in middle school. I was in fucking Kenya, and the rumor of her being a man made it there.
30 years old.
I know.
What do you mean you only say this because you were just talking about this in
I
middle
was
school?
just talking this to somebody else that heard that same rumor, and this was before the internet. So I'm like, how did everybody
think that she was a man? Like, that shit spread. But I feel like she's proving a point with baby number 12. Like, she said it.
All right. Is that the end of the list?
No.
Fuck.
George Clooney.
Tequila.
Bush.
Vagina?
Summer.
Walker.
Period.
Blood?
No,
Was that a word? No?
Also, his eyes are closed as if it's a pop quiz.
I'm sweating right now. I'm so nervous.
Okay, I'm going to give you 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
Crunchy.
Valley.
Bananas.
Papusas.
Walk of shame.
Fraternity?
Okay. Ooh, what the hell was you doing in college?
What do you mean?
Fraternity?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like most Walker shames happen outside of fraternities.
Okay.
Yeah. How'd I do? Oh, my lawyer.
That was great.
My lawyer is asleep right now, so I feel very... that was a thumbs up. We're good.
Perfect.
Your turn, Deja. I got a game for you.
Okay.
Since you're already canceled, I figure we can fully dive into, like, go down guns blazing.
Okay.
I have a list called Deja's Fuck List, ? And you need to rate these people and let me know. Do you think they're good in bed? Everybody can only be a 1 or a 10. So even if everybody would be great, somebody needs to be 1 the worst or 10 the best.
Okay.
Do you understand the rules of the
1
game?
is the worst and 10 is the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if somebody gets a 1, it doesn't necessarily mean they're a 1 out of 10. They're just 1 on this list.
Yeah, like out of all of them, they would be the worst in bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 1, we have Michael B. Jordan.
3.
3?
He absolutely is not. He don't lay down.
Oh, what?
No, absolutely not. And in fact, I saw an interview and one of his ex-girlfriends was saying that he's terrible in bed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I hope nobody talks about having sex with me.
You got something to hide?
No, I just don't want to be perceived.
Oh, you're
like
not
that.
perceived.
You know what I mean. Number 2, Sada Baby.
I don't even know who that is.
I got some pictures for you.
Damn, you just had it on deck?
I knew you would know who he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to say 8 because even though I do not find this man attractive, he looks freaky. Like, he looked like he suck on both feet, not even the toes, the feet.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, he definitely eat feet.
Okay. He's an 8.
8.
Whoa, okay.
He lay it down.
Justin Trudeau.
Who is that?
How do you not know? He's the... You guys know Justin Trudeau, right?
Do you know who that is, Michelle?
I can't picture it. The name sounds familiar.
He's the Prime Minister of Canada.
Are you just kidding?
That guy. Tell me you don't listen to...
I think he's terrible in bed, but I think he has some crazy fetishes.
Look at the beard.
Oh.
Was that a good ooh?
I
or
don't
bad
know.
ooh?
4.
4. You think he's
I think
better than Michael B. Jordan?
He can outbang Jordan, yeah.
Paul Wall. Current Paul Wall. First of all, do you know who Paul Wall is?
Show me.
Oh,
Show
my
me.
God, Deja. You sound
I
real...
know who he is, but I can't put a face to him. I keep picturing Pitbull.
Let's switch it to Pitbull.
Okay.
From Paul Wall.
Pitbull. 5.
5. Whoa. You think Pitbull is better than Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Michael B. Jordan almost got 1, but...
Timothy Chalamet. If I have to look at this guy.
I just picture him being, like, slithery.
But you know who he is, right?
Yes,
Okay.
he's Kylie Jenner's boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
3. Is that Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan.
2.
Whoa, okay. What do you mean slithery?
He just looks slithery, like he's moving in the... He looked like he smelled like pennies, and then he looks like he's just slithery.
My new goal is to get Timothy Chalamet as a guest on this podcast and then replay this moment that you just said right now. You look like you smell like pennies. It's fucking wild. Number 6, Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. Can I see a picture?
Holy hell.
Why are you... Why did you come up with names of people that nobody talks about?
What do you mean? You know Jack Nicholson.
Oh my God.
Wait, there's like a recent picture of him. Also, if he dies before this podcast comes out, this is bad juju. I just wanted to be on the record show. He is currently alive right now.
I'm going to give him 1.
A 1?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He looked like his breath smells like stale.
Whoa.
Stale.
You mean this guy?
With the orangutan titties is crazy.
Jack Harlow. That's your type.
Not true.
You took a while to refute that.
What numbers have I get?
You've given out 1.
How many?
You haven't done 2. You've done 3.
Yes, I did 2. I did 2.
You did 3.
I did 1, 2, 3.
You have somebody at 9.
Yeah.
You have Sada Baby at 8.
I'm going to give Jack Harlow 7.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I said all the numbers correctly. Dang it. Let's do 7.
Solange.
The girl?
Mm-hmm.
I know she fucking 10.
You giving her a 10?
Yeah. She looked like she got...
Finish your thought.
Next. Next.
Nicki Minaj.
Whatever number's left.
No, there's 2 left. 8 or 9.
I thought I just said 8.
You gave her a 10.
Okay. Nicki Minaj gets 8.
Oh, you gave Jack Harlow an 8.
Yeah. No, I gave him a 10. No,
Jack?
Solange did. Okay. Yeah. 8.
Anne Hathaway.
Damn, I want to give her 1 so bad. You know, they say she's a reincarcerated.
Reincarcerated. She went back to jail. How many times she been to jail that her reputation is that she's reincarcerated? This is what happens when you try to use big words, when you don't really know the big words.
Did y'all know she'd have reincarcerated? What is the word I was looking for?
Reincarnated?
Reincarnated. Now, why would they do that?
What would they make those words so similar?
Reincarcerated is crazy. This is what I was telling you earlier about the my family being from the South.
Yes, from the south of California.
Yeah. Anyways,
What are you giving?
I guess you get the last spot. So
You can swap that last spot with anybody.
I want to put her for number 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll put
Bump everybody up.
bump everybody up.
Damn. All right. Damn. You think she's better? She's worse than Jack Nicholson?
Yeah,
The person
definitely,
you just saw?
definitely.
Okay. But I guess you're not attracted to women. Are you?
I know you lying. Anyways, aren't you a little bit? Are you a little bit attracted to women?
That's very much so.
A little bit?
I'd say I'm 95% straight.
95% straight?
Yeah, because saying 100% sounds homophobic. You know?
Yeah. Let me guess, you're also like really comfortable with your sexuality? Men.
They're just getting fucking canceled off of this episode. That's crazy.
Let's talk about spinning the block.
Spinning the block?
What's the hardest you ever spun the block?
What does that mean?
So spinning the block means when somebody you break up with somebody or something ends. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a fling, whatever, and you try to pop back up in their life again.
Oh.
I, for one, have never not had someone spin the block.
Yes.
You be spinning the block. You look like it. Look at the socks. You definitely spin.
Socks.
No, the block is spun in this house.
What you mean?
You spin the block.
I spin the block. There's something about the comfortability of having somebody.
Yeah, let's get into the
And
science
then-
of your head. Come on.
The science of my head. I use Diana Ross's daughter's skincare, hair care. Something. There's a joke in there.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
What goes? Why do men spin the block?
I think it's a comfortability thing, to where, in order to get the sexual chemistry, some time is needed. Obviously, you're chasing a relationship, and in the meantime, building up that sexual chemistry. Just because the relationship didn't work out, doesn't mean you can't enjoy a sexual relationship for what it is. Everybody's grown. If you know this is not going to be, if you're single and I'm single, and we understand each other's bodies, and we're not going to work out, there's no reason not to have some fun.
Abdul,
Speaking to the mic.
this is insane.
Is that insane?
I feel like I'm really like getting into a man's head. Like he just said, I said, Abdul, what that means is the relationship or the situationship, the thing didn't work out. So, y'all ended it. And you said, well, if you guys know each other's bodies, who cares if it doesn't work out? Like, let's just have sex.
If it's a mutually agreed on thing.
Well, obviously, I know
Yeah.
you're not just over here like.
Yeah, I know, but if it's like this person is interested in
So
the satisfaction of sex.
okay, let me break it down a little bit more then. Okay, spin the block technically means like, let's say
That's like a drive-by shooting thing. I'm pretty sure.
You're sounding pretty awful if you ask me. So spin the block would be like, let's say you're talking to a girl and she's like, Abdul, you're just not giving me enough effort. I'm sorry. I need to end this relationship. And then you pop up. She's happy, enjoying peace. And then you pop up and you're like, hey. Oh, I hate the hey text. You probably sending one right now.
You did remind me of somebody.
Yeah. You said, speaking of spinning the block.
Just send him a random meme.
Just
Say,
a
hey, I've been thinking about you.
No,
this
it's-
meme reminded me of you.
That's not spin the block behavior.
Also, I just looked up spin the block. To come back around the block to reshoot an op, to finish the drill, or to add a new suspect to the hit
Look
list.
it up on like Urban Dictionary.
That's what I'm looking at right now. The second definition, pull it back up on an ex or an old flame. So,
Okay.
you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm not like shooting people. So, why would you do that? Why would you send the hey text after a girl said, hey, you're not putting in enough effort? Why would you be like, hey, 3 months
There's
later?
open communication to it. I'm not popping out of nowhere and, there's just like it's 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday. You're out. Hey, what you doing?
But do you agree that, like,
It's not healthy.
it's not healthy?
I agree.
And do you agree that, like, men do it sometimes even though they have no interest in being with that person? They just do it to
100%.
see. You think it's an ego thing? I hear it's an
Oh,
ego
it's definitely
thing.
an ego thing as well. Just to see if you still.
What's the best way for a woman? What would be like a text that really like
I would
puts
never
him
tell a
in?
woman what to do first.
Come on, please put me on some game. What would be like the best response that a woman could do to like not get to the man's ego? Like,
Just not respond.
yeah,
That shit will crush.
yeah. He'd be like, damn, I really don't got riz like that. Yeah, I agree.
Who talks like that?
I don't know. I agree. My favorite thing to do to a man, my favorite thing to do is when a guy says something super stupid to me in text and I won't respond at all, just so every time he opens up his messages to see if I responded, he has to look at the stupid shit he said. You know what I
So
mean?
your favorite thing to do is ghost people?
Yeah. Like, I had a guy say to me, oh, are you pregnant yet? I swear on everything I love, that was it. That's the tweet. I didn't even respond. So every time he had to open his phone, I know he was like, yeah, that wasn't it.
You think
Like,
he's gotten really drunk and is like, I am a textasia?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
he doesn't
That was
drink.
really the last message sent.
He doesn't drink.
What's this person's name?
Abdul.
That's crazy that other Abdul did that. That's why.
And that is why I save men in my phone as what I saved them under. All right.
We have a letter that came in.
Oh,
actually.
yes. I'm so excited.
I,
You have it?
They texted to me directly. This,
Cool.
This thing. But, should
We'll
we read
do
the
mine
letter?
next time. Yeah.
Dear Touch Lords. I don't know why they call us Touch Lords. That's crazy. My girl and I have been dating for 2.5 years, and things are going great. We're deeply in love, and I plan on marrying her and starting a family within the next few years. Her birthday's coming up, and she said she wanted to freeze her eggs. I didn't think much about it at first, but as time has passed, it's beginning to bother me. Am I wrong for feeling like she isn't banking on this relationship working? Am I overreacting? Thank you. Anonymous.
She wants to freeze. I think this question went over my head.
So this person is in a relationship with somebody.
Okay.
I think I'm assuming they're approaching their mid-30s to where you need to start thinking about the health of your eggs if you want to have a healthy birth. And she wants to freeze her eggs even though she's in a relationship right now. What do you think?
Two things. One, I think that it is her body, so a woman wanting to do anything with her body, like freezing her own eggs, has nothing to do with you specifically in that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the second thing is, if you are concerned that it has something to do with you, like, maybe she doesn't want to have a baby with you, but, I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Like, I would just have that conversation with her. I'd be like, hey, when do you want to have kids?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And
So
then,
if a man got angry at you for wanting to freeze her eggs, that would be what your response is? Not angry at you, but just felt some kind of way about it.
I feel like men shouldn't have any opinion about my eggs. That's a weird thing to think about. Like, I just, it's a triggering conversation. Sorry. Yeah. I'll tell you why after this
But
conversation.
after this, don't tease the audience.
Sorry, but I just don't like men having opinions, period. I don't like men having opinions on what a woman does with her body. I think it's actually like, is the word benign? No, that's not the word, is it?
I think you're looking for reincarcerated.
I think the word is, I just think it's insane that a man would have an opinion. I remember I had a man that I was dating literally tell me, I don't like how you do your makeup.
Whoa.
And then he showed me a picture of myself and said, yeah, I don't like how you did your makeup.
Sheesh.
Then he was telling me how he was telling this other girl, like, oh yeah, I'm dating this girl, whatever, and I don't like the way she does her makeup. Like, she's prettier than this. And the girl had told him, like, oh yeah, that's like the UK style. Like, she's doing her makeup like the UK girls. Like, I think it looks fine. And I'm like, whoa. I had to tell him, like, can you, like, build a house? Like, do something physical? Like, why are you...
Where is this going?
He knows more about makeup than Kylie Jenner at this point. Because apparently my makeup that I've been doing for years is, like... Obviously, it's a sensitive subject for me right now. We're unpacking a lot.
Let's do it. This is touch of therapy.
I just don't like when men talk... Unless you are a man that wears makeup... Don't have an opinion about what I'm wearing on my face. Unless you have eggs in your body and you are freezing them, don't tell me what to do with my eggs. The only concern you should have about eggs is scrambled or sunny side up.
Those are the only two options?
Only two.
We're going to have poached eggs?
No.
Okay.
Anyways. How do you feel? Even though I really don't even care.
No comment, no opinion.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that I think the person that sent in the mail might be reading into it a bit too much. Even if this person wants to freeze their eggs, maybe they still intend on having children with you at some point, but like, you're not going to have kids within the next couple of years, and the more you wait, the more at risk she becomes for going through that childbirth. So I think you might be reading into it a little too much.
Me? Yeah.
Not you, the person that sent in the message.
Sorry.
I think she could fully intend on having children with you, but still want to freeze her eggs so she can enjoy life and time with you. And then when you're both ready to have children, she'll do it. But again, I'm not her. I don't know what she's thinking. But have the conversation or don't. You know, Deja said we shouldn't speak on it.
I said you shouldn't have an opinion on it.
So, yeah. Just talk to your wife. Talk to your girlfriend.
Like, do you have an opinion on what kind of tampon she uses? Sorry, that was... Okay, cut that. Cut that.
No, that's the intro to the podcast. Touch a tampon.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm ovulating. Emotional. All right, so my question for you... There's been a lot of conversation with a lot of... Huh?
Oh, I thought
There's
you
been
meant about me specifically.
My question for you is, there's been a lot of conversation with me and my girlfriends. You know, a lot of us are like, you know, dating, and a lot of us have been in long-term relationships, and now we're like getting into the dating scene, and we're realizing that men don't have like condoms on deck like they used to. Why are you why is that? See, the thought of condoms is so funny to you.
I thought this was going to be like a deep conversation.
No. So so it's just a question that I have. It's like, it seems like a lot of men, like, okay, man, this has just come up so much. It's actually so funny. I had someone call me, and she was telling me about like this guy that she was like briefly seeing.
What's her name?
And I'm not going to tell you. And when she went to his house, his mattress was on the floor. Red flag for her. Also, he didn't have hand soap. Weird. And
was he in prison?
what else? I don't know. And she said that they were like doing stuff or whatever, and then
She still did stuff with no hands off. And that's just
and she had said like, and I've been in this situation too before, where like you were like, oh, like do you have
hands off.
you know protection, and guys will literally just be like, well, what he said to her was, no, I haven't had sex in a long time, so like we're good, like you shouldn't, like you have nothing to worry about. And she was like, but like you don't know if I have, you don't know if I've had sex with someone else, you know, like you don't know. And he was just like, it's okay, I trust you. We just out here taking words. It's crazy.
Whoa.
And so then I had another girlfriend recently, actually, and same thing. She was like, you don't have condoms in your house? And he's like, no, it's okay. Like, I trust you. Like, what do you mean? You don't know me from a can of paint, my guy.
Can of paint is crazy.
So we were talking, and she was like, my friend was like, I just think it's beautiful and empowering for a woman to bring condoms. I said the least this man could do is bring condoms to y'all's like link up.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about women being the one? Like, how do you feel about the responsibility of the person being the person to provide the condoms?
Is the woman at the man's house and she has condoms, like she brought the condoms to the date?
Whose responsibility should it be?
I think I'd say it's the man's responsibility because you're putting the condom on your dick, so you should have it ready. But I've been caught in situations where I haven't had a condom because I'm not expecting to have sex. Where you're like, oh, we're going to go hang out, or I'm going to go get a drink with a friend, and then one thing turns into another, and then boom. And also, there's something presumptuous. I feel like if I'm always scared when I'm pulling something out of my wallet, the condom will fall off.
You're not supposed to put condoms in your wallet.
Oh, you just put it in your pocket?
No, you put them in your drawer.
No, at your house, yeah. But what if you're at her house?
I don't know. I just heard you're not supposed to put condoms in your wallet.
Who told you that?
I think I saw it in a movie.
Oh, there we go. It's obviously true. She saw it in the movie. I've been in situations where I've been over at a girl's house and I didn't have a condom, and she had a condom.
Oh, okay.
And
that's different.
Yeah.
I think for these
interesting
2 examples that I gave, both girls were at the guy's house.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like, if you don't have condoms at home, that's actually wildin'. But also, I do think there's like a weird thing where, like, imagine you're on a date with a girl, she drops her purse, and then like 3 condoms fall out. You ain't looking.
I think there's a lot of thoughts that go through your head.
Like, what do you think in that moment?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, wow, this girl's safe, or do you think, oh, she's fucking?
Both. You can be both.
I'm sorry, it's so funny. I'm just curious.
Have you run into the situation?
No. Okay, but keep in mind, I've been in 2 really long relationships, and I think such a this is going to be hypocritical of me. I think that I'm scared to go buy condoms by myself a little bit. I don't know why.
But also, yeah, you different condoms for different people. So the man should buy the condom. Different sizes.
Oh.
Some of them,
like what? They have different preferences.
There's like different, like not flavors, but different sensational ones.
Yeah.
And if you put like you give a random person the icy hot one, and they put it on, they don't know what's going on.
I didn't even think about that. Like, imagine like
This
just getting the Bronx.
They think their dick is falling off.
No, imagine you pull up with like these like large condoms, and then this guy just can't fit it. That's like that would be such a mood killer. Like, oh,
Looking like pants in the early 2000s.
yeah.
Although there have been some people that have been allergic to latex and can only have sex with lambskin, and I feel like if you're one of those people, you should have some with you.
Lambskin.
There's like specific condoms that people that are allergic to latex can use.
Huh.
And I'd say I've been in that situation before where I've only had latex condoms and they've been allergic, so we weren't able to have sex. So If you know you have like a specific allergy, it's like bringing an EpiPen around.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have an opinion on it. Like, I do think that guys should.
Wait, men's
Like-
bodies? What are your opinions right now?
It's not just a man's body. It's a woman's body too. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like back in my day, you don't just take people's word for sexual health. I still don't think that's
When is
cool.
back in your day?
Back in my day when I was I don't know, learning about sex.
When you were in a long distance relation or a long term relationship with somebody?
You are wildin'. I just feel like when I was learning about that kind of stuff, men knew that they were supposed to bring condoms. But nowadays, when you would think it'd be more critical to wear protection, people are less thoughtful about it. It's so interesting to me.
I don't think we've done it on the podcast. I have a list of icks that I wanted to go through with you.
Yeah,
Let me know if you agree.
I agree.
In part of my process of trying to find the one was coming up with a list of things that I like, red flags that I didn't like in people.
Okay.
And I came up with a short-ish, kind of longish list. We can quickly go through them. Let me know your thoughts.
Okay.
Number 1, somebody that has entrepreneur or creative in their bio. How are we feeling about that, chat?
That is not an ick.
That is a big ick.
I don't agree with that.
Mm-hmm. So if you were interested in a man, you met him at a party, Harvest House party, and everything was going well, follow each other on Instagram, it just says entrepreneur.
Cool. I'd be like, I want to know more about that.
Okay. Somebody running for the bus and missing it.
Tragic. First of all,
And it's
the
like-
bus.
I'm
I'm just kidding.
Imagine like somebody running for the bus pulls up to a red light, and they're knocking on the door like, yo, I'm here. And the bus driver's like, I'm sorry, I can't let you in.
No, I don't think that's an ick. That would just make me sad.
That's a big old ick.
That would just make me sad for them.
Uber Eating from a place that's less than a mile away. Like ordering delivery.
I don't even really like Uber Eating in general. I feel like...
But do you agree with it? That's an ick.
No, I don't agree with that. I think that is ick, yeah.
People with shoes on the coffee table. They got
Ew,
shoes on
yeah.
and I put it on that coffee table.
Ick.
People with strong opinions about pineapple and pizza, socks in bed, or Drake. You know, people that care, like if I said I like pineapples on pizza, this person would be
You're
like,
like, oh my God,
that is
atrocious.
so crazy. You're
Yeah.
an insane person. Like, bro, this fucking baby's being murdered right now. Don't worry about what fucking pineapples I have on my pizza.
Yeah, but I feel like I also don't like the fact that you have to announce that you like pineapple on your pizza.
I didn't announce it. It just like I ordered. Like, oh, what do you want on your pizza? Pineapples.
How many times has that really happened?
It's why you
Okay,
on my
okay,
list
okay.
right now, all right?
Okay. Sure, ick. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Because the opinions about socks. Oh, you sleep with socks on and so like.
Just grow
Is
up.
this small talk? Are you trying to have small talk with me right now?
Serial killers.
What?
Big ick.
What?
There's a couple fine serial killers though. You like.
Yeah, but if there's a
really?
fine person, it turns out they're a serial killer.
I don't know. Like, I feel like as a woman.
You watch your mouth.
Ain't
now, babe.
no fucking way.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Are you on TikTok?
I mean, I would. Huh?
Are you on TikTok?
I'm on TikTok.
You know when you've been on TikTok for too long and that thing pops up, it says, hey, you've been scrolling for a while. Why don't you go out and take a break?
Yes.
People that scroll past that one and continue scrolling. Big ick, right? Michelle, do you agree?
I don't have TikTok, so I didn't even know
She said she doesn't have TikTok. She doesn't know what's going on. That's an ick, not having a TikTok.
Okay.
Somebody that doesn't change their sheets at least bi-weekly. Somebody that can ignore the seatbelt warning beep for over 30 seconds.
You're a sociopath. Like,
What do you
this
mean?
This is insane. Why do you have?
I hate
this?
to call somebody out, but somebody standing right here can ignore that shit for a long time.
Yeah, that's annoying. My mom does
Yeah.
that.
Emmanuel, do you want to defend yourself?
Yeah, I don't fucking do that shit. What the hell you talking
I have an ick.
You got to come on camera.
about? Nah, I go
Manny says, I do it and I apologize for doing it and we'll never do it again.
Abdul said y'all share a toothbrush, and I found that weird.
Thank you, see?
That's weird.
Thank you. So do you
That's
believe
an
that
ick.
comment?
That's the ick.
That's not an ick. That's saving the environment.
No, hey, it's not.
It's not?
No, it's not. I got
See, they don't care.
Just give it back.
These single plastic use, these single
No,
toothbrush users over here. Somebody with a practical dream car? Like a fucking Mazda 3?
Did you just write that in there?
No, this has been there for the longest time. You saying that reminded me of this list.
Damn, embarrassing. Okay. I feel like practical dream car is
If you met
I
a
never said
man,
it was my dream
he was
car.
fine. He says, "Damn, one day I want to get a Toyota Prius." You still fucking with him?
Yeah, definitely. That's my man. I'm gonna stand beside him.
Bumper stickers.
Hate that. I'm so sorry. This girl's got a whole
Michelle, do you have a bunch of bumper
her
stickers?
whole back of her car is
Do you want to tell us some of the bumper stickers that you have?
oh, would she? Boy, would she.
Let's see. No, I don't. I got a cow. A cow. Black Lives Matter. St. Jude Children's Hospital. Seattle Human Rights. No, human. The animals. Anyways, nonprofits.
What's the purpose of the bumper sticker?
And something about
to spread the message, to show that you got to be good spirited. You got to take action. And I love cows and vegetarian. You should probably stop eating.
Do you think people are looking at your bumper stickers and saying, you know what? I
for
hated.
sure.
I didn't believe Black Lives Matters.
Yeah, I think I get flipped off.
But then I saw that and I'm like, yeah,
No,
you're right.
I'd like it to be more inspirational.
I'll take that off my ick list. I'm going to do it times 2 to say it's a double ick.
Take off your ick list, but it's your ick list, so go ahead.
DJs that sit down.
what? That's not a thing.
That's a thing.
That's wild.
I went to a wedding and the DJ was all right, playing all right music, but he was sitting down and I couldn't focus on enjoying myself. I was just looking at the DJ like, yo, fucking stand up, dude.
That's trifling.
What do you think about that?
Ick.
Mm-hmm.
I would be so mad if I was dating a DJ and he was sitting down. I'd be like,
People that request songs from DJs.
me last night.
Did you request a song?
I didn't request any songs, but I was like, how sick would it be if
If they
this
played
song
some
had this?
Macklemore.
No, if you put Neo in this song, and then Paco heard me for like the 5th time, and he was like, I'm gonna just let you know right now, you're not hearing any Neo tonight. I was like, I'm sorry. I was just like adding 2 cents. It wasn't a request. I'd be like, imagine.
That sounds like a request to me.
It wasn't a
It's
request.
like a Seattle ass request to me.
Neo?
Just like the passive aggressive, like, oh.
No, I
I
wasn't.
would be so happy if somebody played some Neo
Oh.
looking straight at the DJ.
I'm just plain and regular aggressive, never passive. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I would have wanted them to play Neo, I would have been like, "Hey, can you play Neo next?" But I really thought I would have added to the vibe.
Is that an
of
impersonation of yourself that you just did? Because you've never sounded like that before. That's bullshit.
Song. Hey guys. Hey man.
People that don't have TSA pre-check.
You're just ridiculous.
What do you mean?
I want to go down this list, and the person that you're dating, I want to know how many of these things they do.
I can look past some of these.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I think
love is all
pre-check-
about compromise.
Pre-check is wildin'. But
No.
you know what my ick is? People who still use their pre-check when they're traveling with someone that doesn't have pre-check.
Fuck. Hell yes.
It's fucking rude.
What do you mean?
That is so rude.
If I was married to somebody and I had pre-check and she just refused to get pre-check, I'll see you on the other side, babe. I'm not taking off my
That's
shoe.
rude.
I'm gonna take off my shoes. You gotta take out shit out of your backpack. You gotta wait in line with everybody that's flying the plane for the first time. They don't know that they can't bring a gallon of water through security.
I know. I hate when you
crazy.
be like, oh my God.
That doesn't
Now,
happen in
girl.
pre-check. Because everybody with pre-check flies often enough, they know exactly what to do. So even if the line looks longer, you're breezing through that shit.
Well, the Seattle
Do you not
airport-
have pre-check?
Do I? I don't think so.
Oh, we could never be together.
No. And here's the
The next one.
Listen, wait, really quick. I tried to get pre-check because obviously I just went to Europe.
Yeah.
And I heard it was going to be
That's
a crazy.
like the 6th time today you've mentioned that you've been here.
No.
Somebody said McDonald's, and she's like, you know where I went to McDonald's in? Europe.
It was it was like actually ridiculous trying to get my picture for the pre-check. But at the Seattle airport, they have where you can like schedule your check-in. So I got to do that, and I was
Like Spot Saver?
Spot Saver.
That's broke people pre-check. Just get pre-check, bro.
Wow.
Speaking of broke people, having credit card debt.
You got no credit card debt?
Not like a rolling credit card debt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I understand that some people financially they need to have credit card debt, but I'm talking about people like, damn, yeah, I just fucking Uber Eats from less than a mile away every day, and now I've racked up $10,000 in debt because of that.
What's rolling credit card debt?
Just like you have an outstanding balance, and you're just paying your fucking 22% interest on it every month.
Yeah, I was gonna say I use my credit cards, but I feel like
Do you pay them off at the end of every month?
not completely, not always. No,
We could never be together.
no, I don't. But like, I think I have I have 2 credit cards, and one I've had.
Only 2?
Yeah, only 2.
Continue.
I only had 2. My only debt was I had 2 credit cards, and I had my my car at the time. But once I became a realtor, I just paid all of it off, and then I started continuing because I paid it all off. My limit increased, and so like I just use them as I need them for like big things or little things, and then I'll just like make payments on it every month. But like I've never missed a payment, or I've never like it's not like too much, you know what I mean? But I definitely don't want to spend like all my paycheck at the time to like pay it off.
But the interest rate on credit cards are insane.
My first one, yeah. Not my second. My Alaska one, no. But my Capital One credit card, yeah. Like,
What's your credit
brutal.
card number?
What do you mean?
Like what numbers are on your credit card?
Like, to use it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Look it up.
No, I'm not going to do that.
There's like a secret thing, but if you read it, I'll let you know what that secret
No,
thing is.
it's okay. Thanks, Abdul.
We're almost done. We're halfway through.
Okay, let's get it. Let's get your list of... You're going to be single forever, my guy.
People really into look me in the eyes when we're cheersing. Like people that when you're taking a shot and they just stare you in the eyes. And then the whole time that they're drinking, they're just looking into your soul.
I'm just imagining Abdul like doing a cheers and then like going in a corner and writing this shit down.
This did actually happen to me at a party, and then I wrote it down
like,
in front of somebody.
Look at the eyes.
If anybody sees me on the Notes app, out and about, I'm making a note about you specifically.
Oh, God, that's so funny.
This one applies to you.
Don't they all?
Women under 5 feet, but have a height requirement for a man being over 6 feet.
Okay, first of all, I don't have a height requirement.
What kind of pick and roll are you trying to run?
Most men I've dated have not been 6 feet. I've only dated...
Wasn't somebody like 6'7" or some shit?
No.
No? Might be somebody else.
Wrong person. I've only dated 2 people that are 6 feet or taller.
Okay.
One is my most recent, and the other, we weren't even boyfriend, girlfriend. We just went on a couple dates.
Why are you so defensive? I didn't say it was
Because
about you.
you act like you really know me sometimes. you literally said, this applies to you, Deja.
I guess I
Strictly
did
you
say
and
that.
only you.
People from New York, Bay Area, or LA that are really into New York, Bay Area, or LA. Like, you know, there's people from New York that are like, oh my God, that's just, the bagels are different. There's just something different about but nobody cares.
Yeah,
They are, but you're in fucking Yakima, bro. We don't need to hear about New York over here.
Okay, next.
People that throw clothes into a suitcase.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Only
I don't do that. Oh.
Nobody said you did.
No. Me and Michelle made eye contact, so I was like, I have so much stuff that I pack that I have to like put everything perfectly.
Only having a store credit card.
I don't do store credit cards.
Smart. People that sneeze loudly.
Never mind.
I think you can all be better.
Yeah.
Some of those sneezes are not real.
Men piss me off sometimes. Because not only do I just don't like partners that I've dated. They have to let the whole world.
That's a word for you.
The whole world know that you're tired. Or the sneezing.
What sneezes?
I can't stand
It sounds
that.
like somebody's falling off a cliff.
If you ever fall off a cliff like that around me, I'm gonna be like, and good riddance.
Men that let gravity dictate where they're going. Big ick.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, if you fall off a cliff, you're really letting gravity tell you where to go? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. So
Loud sneezers, people that need coffee every morning.
yeah. That is so annoying. Or when you call them and they haven't had their coffee yet, they're
Yeah,
like,
don't talk to
sorry,
me
I haven't
until
had my
I've-
coffee.
Go to rehab, bro. Go to bed at 7:30.
Okay.
Referring to yourself as BIPOC.
Never.
Yeah, crazy. Seeing somebody using Facebook while in public.
I just want there to be a series just of a camera following Abdul through life. It's just
This is me right now.
he's like on his phone, just like looking over at people. It's just like,
To everybody that I haven't texted back, and know that I saw your text, and I just went to my notes app instead, and I wrote down this long ass list. Responding to "I like whatever" when asking someone what their favorite sex position is, and not in a intrusive way, but like you guys just had sex, and you're like, "Oh, dang.
what was your favorite?
What do you like in bed? Like for next time, what do you like?" I'm like, "Oh, I like whatever."
Wait, you waited until after sex to ask?
Well, this is like a hypothetical situation.
Yeah, it don't seem so hypothetical.
But also, you're not going to ask. I feel like asking beforehand is very presumptuous.
no, not if you don't have like a lead up to that moment.
The lead up is natural, and stopping the lead up and saying, "Hey, before we do this,
No.
sign this form, and also, what do you like in bed?"
No.
That takes away the passion.
But like you don't ever like I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
Last one.
We could never be together.
Should that be the title of this episode? We should never.
Okay, go.
Disney adults.
What's that mean?
The adults that really, really like Disney.
They're healing their inner child.
Go to therapy. And stop fucking supporting a $1 billion corporation and
Okay,
making that your personality.
those are great icks. Okay,
Do you have a list?
I have a couple, just a couple.
Mm-hmm.
When men make mouth noises. like when men go
When they talk?
when they go like look like that, like a fucking dog. You know what I'm talking about? How dogs do that sometimes. You know, you just look over your dog just like.
There was a sound guy on a shoot that we had recently, and he was like,
Yes. Or when guys go. I hate when guys do. And you watch.
Ayo.
Now that I've said it, you did it
Hey.
earlier today. He did it earlier today. Men, it's just so random. They go, and I don't know what it is about it. The sound just makes my nipples kind of like feel weird. Like
in a bad way?
Yeah. Like, stop it. You did a second ago too. You're like,
What did I do?
so, but
What did I do?
from now on, you're gonna hear it every time you see a man go. You're gonna think of me, and you're gonna know I fucking hate that shit. What else? So thanks for tuning in. We appreciate y'all listening to our unprovoked thoughts.
Touch Messy episode X. Something. Where can they find you?
You can find me at Deja. It's gonna be on the screen.
Is it?
Add us on
I don't think I'm
Instagram.
putting that on the screen.
Deja, D-A-I-Z. It'll be in the caption, in the description.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you do that one, so you can put it. Yeah, find me at Abdul. Just look up Abdul, and I'll pop up.
No, it's actually Arctic Klondike. Is it actually Klondike?
It's RT Klondike. I was thinking about changing it because I was just doing captions for a video that's coming out, and I have to put everybody's Instagram name, and everybody just has first, last name, and then I come up there with freaking Arctic Klondike.
I have another ick.
All right, that's been a great episode, everybody.
See ya.
What's the ick?
It had nothing to do with you. The ick was when couples look alike.
Ooh.
I hate that shit. Like, you know damn well y'all look alike. So.
I feel that. I feel like whenever I see a bunch of white people hanging out and they post like a group hangout and it's only white people, I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I don't like now either? When you see a bunch of white people and there's only one black person. I used to be
Why are you calling me out?
I used to be that person. I refuse.
You're calling out all my set group photos now.
I'm going to need all the black people to invite me on the boat because I was only invited on boats by mainly white people, and I refuse to be on a boat, the only black person.
Feels like a flex.
On a boat anymore, so please.
Why are you flexing right now?
I'm not flexing.
Oh, I've only been invited on boats by
Do you boat?
the whites. No.
You don't boat. You don't look like you boat.
Well, you're the only black person on the boat, so obviously I don't look like I boat.
Yeah, you don't look like you boat.
Is this an insult?
Yeah, I just couldn't see you in water, really.
I can swim. Didn't you ask me if I can swim recently?
I don't know, but I can't see it. Like, I can't
used to
see
be
you
on
in
a
swim
swim
trunks. Can you see him in swim trunks?
No.
Abdul, you don't be swimming.
Get the fuck out my house, everybody.
But I bet you ski the fuck out of a slope. You look like you ski. He ski, but he don't swim.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You give off ski vibes.
I've never skied before in my life. And
What?
I was on a swim team in middle school.
Really?
I love the water.
Okay.
I love it so much, it's like 70% of who I am.
Well, it's 70% of who we all are. We are made 70% water.
It's a fucking joke, Deja. Get a roll with the fucking jokes, Deja.
Sorry.
All right. Should we end our podcast? It's the longest one we've done. It's
Yeah.
the length of 2 podcasts.
We just always have so much to talk about.
I know this has been a fun, natural one. Should we just jump into episode 2?
And another thing. No, because I don't have a change of clothes.
Okay.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Arigato gozaimasu.
What about vaginas?
Blame it on the juice. Blame it on Patron. Blame it on the jag. Got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the